TimView. I'm Taylor Nielsen. And this is a podcast not for me, it's for you. When I first showed up here at TimView High, I dreamed about a time when there'd be a program that would tell me what was going on in the school, what was happening, what was going down, the hot places to hang out, where I could find a carpool to homecoming or games, football games or swim games. There's no program like this. And until we get a program like that, we have this podcast. This podcast is hipper and more up to date than our administration doing the Ice Bucket Challenge. This podcast is even more a beacon of TimView pride in what we stand for than TimView's Flyest. This podcast is more dependable than our bathrooms. This podcast is a greater advocate of TimView life and growth than our cafeteria food. Get it? Because bacteria. This podcast is more consistent than the baseball team and slightly less well-funded than the football team. The staff at TimView has been working hard all year to prepare your educations. Okay? They've been painting halls, and I'm sure they've been doing other stuff too. If you haven't seen the halls, if you avoided the white halls completely, here's a little perspective on how white the halls actually are. The halls are now officially whiter than TimView's administration. The halls are so white, they listen to TED Talks for fun. These halls are so white, when you ask them about their heritage, they answer in percentages. These halls are so white, they spend most of their time talking about how they like halls of other colors. Those halls are so white, they're vegan. Those halls are so white, they watch internet videos that are also podcasts. And don't think I have something against white people. Okay, I'm a person just like they are. I like people of all different colors. Yeah, the halls are white, and some people are complaining about it. They're saying with the new white color scheme, it reminds them of an asylum or a hospital. But it doesn't change much since with the previous paint job, it reminded them of a school, and they complained then. Also, keeping up with current events, Club Week was last week, and I know a lot of people feel pressure from Provo gangs. Which gang should I join? Where are the cool cats at? Well, I'll let you know. Clubs are a fun alternative to gangs, not as dangerous and just as cool. Those clubs have something for everything. Everyone and everything. They've got a frisbee club for those of you who find pleasure in throwing a disc around, and an anti-bully club to protect those who find pleasure in throwing a disc around. Before I leave, I'd like to check in with my Provo High correspondent, Thomas.
Hi Taylor, I was thinking that maybe I could go by the name Mystique. I don't know, I kind of like the way it sounds, but...
Over here, we're just finishing up homecoming elections. What's going on over there?
Yeah, the people at Provo High, you could say it's going great because they've kind of learned how to bind chopped rocks to large sticks to form sort of rudimentary spear. So I guess you could say they're progressing nicely, yeah.
So better, big improvement. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Thomas.
Thanks, Taylor.
Yeah, that's a little taste of the TimView podcast. If you want exclusive interviews, if you want exclusive rap battles, if you want martial arts, leave it in the comment section. Leave it in the comment section. If you want me to interview Britton Covey, if you want me to interview President Alex, if you want me to interview President Obama, leave it in the comment section. This is TimView's podcast. So until next time, remember, TimView podcast. Like a good neighbor, TimView podcast is there. Taylor Nielsen. Thank you.